Behind the Binge, where we go behind the binge. I'm interviewer number 4. This week, we go behind the Beloved. Welcome.
Hey, thanks. How's it going?
Good. You study karate, right?
No, Aikido.
Is it true that karate is kind of the top of the mountain, and all other martial arts have fallen from karate, and Aikido is merely sort of a leg of karate? I didn't think this was a funny question, but yeah.
Sorry. No. Every martial art is different and has different roots in different societies across the planet.
But they all come from karate.
They don't come from karate.
You were saying that your martial art
There's a traditional Japanese martial art that was developed after World War II.
Okay, is it a cult?
No.
So how long have you been an Aikidoist? Is that a correct way to say it, Aikidoist?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, apologies.
Yeah, you might want to be careful there. Since 1995, off and on.
What was the off?
About maybe 10 years, possibly. Not consistent practice. You know, if you're young and there's life and other things happen and maybe you're not so financially stable or whatnot and you just don't go.
So you were broke.
Yeah.
How did you first find and discover Aikido, and how old were you?
The 5th and 6th grade. Back then you would walk home from school. You wouldn't have people drive you and pick you up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
well,
could.
You also knew karate, so.
I didn't know karate. But I had a friend of my older brother who was into Aikido. Had his backyard was really close to the school, so he basically needed someone else because you need 2 people to do any martial art unless you're doing like Tai Chi or.
I often do karate solo.
Do you like smash bricks and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah. Those are some man hands.
He had an extra gi and he was doing a little bit of karate, but then he got into Aikido.
Pardon me. The gi term that I'm familiar with as a karate expert is it's like a dish, but perhaps you're not talking about the same gi. Can you explain what a gi is?
You're wearing one.
Oh yeah. I guess I do.
Yeah.
I guess I am involved with gis. All right.
Karate is. You tell me what karate is like. Very narrow on the line. You know, karate chop. You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Now we do a showman.
You're off the line.
We get off the line.
Oh, like Shogun.
No, not like Shogun. Although
Yeah.
you're getting closer to the. You know, this is Japanese. No, they don't do karate.
In my recruitment videos, Shogun was something we saw, and we're told to emulate, so I guess that's inaccurate. So, you met this Lorraine, had a brief affair.
No affair.
Oh, okay.
She was my teacher up to 3rd Q. It helped me a lot. I was a troubled youth, but when I started doing Aikido, it's a very hard martial art because most people don't know how to roll. You got to learn how to roll. You have to learn how to walk on your knees and do techniques and stuff. And people are just like, this is too much. Forget it. Like, why do that? You know. And our philosophy is nonviolent.
What do you do instead of smashing bricks?
I swing bokan, which is a wooden sword.
Oh, you brought one with you today, did you?
Yeah, it's a cheaper one, but yeah, that's the blade. So we normally wouldn't grab it there. We'd grab it from, and I would.
In karate, we grab it wherever we want.
Yeah, that's karate.
So you just swing it like this?
Nah, it's okay. We'll just put this away. Yeah. So, and we have a Joe, which is a wooden stick.
I've got a Joe too.
So I moved to Seattle, Washington, and I studied under Bruce Bookman for a few months, and after that's when I dropped out. I always wanted to do Aikido because I love the way it makes me feel. It just gives you a ton of energy. It's like speaking to somebody without using words when you're in Aikido. It's like another language.
So you started it back up in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Were you tempted at the time to study karate instead?
No.
In North Carolina, you got into another dojo called...
Open Sky Aikido.
How'd that go?
Great. I was there The instructor there, Stephen Kaufman, he's almost under all the students, I think, of O Sensei.
For those who don't know who O Sensei is, it's not just expressing O and then Sensei. That's an actual person?
Yeah.
Is it the same person, the leader of karate?
No. He's the founder of Aikido.
Is he your grandfather?
No. He wanted to do an art of peace after seeing so much devastation and, killing and stuff. And he decided to create a martial art based on love and harmony and blending.
Does Aikido have a song? Like a theme song?
No. But that's a good idea, I think.
An Aikido theme song. I think that should happen. Does Aikido have a movie like The Karate Kid? The Aikido Kid?
Yeah, actually Steven Seagal made Aikido famous a lot in the 80s.
But I never heard of the Aikido Kid. And then you left Open Sky.
Mm-hmm.
What happened after that?
No, first I went to Aikido of Park Slope for a month.
Who?
We call him Hal Sensei. He used to come, he probably still does, down to North Carolina to do seminars.
Sorry. Hurts to sit like. I don't know how people in karate sit like that for so long.
Don't you stand the horse stance for hours with tea kettles on your head or something?
That's a different branch.
Basically, I went to New York Aikikai and I was there for a little over a year. Yamada Sensei is awesome.
You left that dojo,
Mm-hmm.
and when you came to Philly, did you seek out karate?
I didn't, but a karate place opened up at the end of my street. You think it's a sign from the karate gods?
Come with us. Yeah, I'm a member of several karate dojos.
I practice at Old City Aikido. Perna Sensei is Aikidoist. Shut up!
It's not very Aikido.
We do weapons. He does a little bit of groundwork too.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows
What's
us.
groundwork?
It's kind of like
laying the groundwork.
Well, let's say you get down on the ground, someone throws you, and you can't get back up, and you're wrestling on the ground.
Oh, you mean the sex one? What's that called?
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the sex one, but different holds and stuff you can use with your Aikido too.
So it seems like you have quite a good group of people at that dojo.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
Do they also practice karate?
Actually, some of them have practiced karate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get your black belt recently?
Yeah, last year. When people hear black belt in society, they think, oh, expert. I struggle with the same on stuff I'm learning. Like, I don't feel like I'm a master of the universe or anything. Aikido you can do for a long time. It's helped me feel grounded in life. I take it for that.
Wow. It's non-violent, so if I were to come to get you, like...
I would turn this hand over like this.
Oh, okay. And
then you lose your hair. And
how does Aikido fit into Beloved Binge? Since this is Behind the Binge.
I don't know if it fits in with Beloved Binge.
Any songs that have Aikido themes that our listeners can listen to and increase Beloved Binge Spotify from 20 listeners to maybe 21?
Well, off of the Never the End EP.
Oh, was it called Centered?
Yeah, Centered, which is very themed. You should be centered.
Quiet the mind, let it seep in. Peak of life in its demise.
That definitely has an Aikido theme.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So how does Beloved Binge inform your Aikido practice?
Repetition is like in any martial art. You do things over and over again. Same with music. You play over and over again to get better at what you're doing. So I have patience,
Like patience for Eleni Binge. I've heard she's difficult in the practice room.
Well,
Does she do karate?
she does not do karate, but she does yoga and boot camp.
So for our listeners who want to become involved in Aikido, what do you think they should do? What's their next step?
They should just go to an Aikido dojo and watch a class.
Any plans to pursue karate?
No.
If you are on a desert island and you had to choose Aikido or your band, what would you choose? Well, this has been Behind the Binge, and today we went behind the Beloved, not too far behind. And we hope you enjoyed this episode. To learn more about the inner workings of Rob Beloved and how he's against karate,
I'm not against karate. I just
and-
don't have an interest in it.
and
right now.
how Aikido is the best martial art. All right.
I didn't say that either, although I enjoy Aikido.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much for your attentions.
Should I do the crow?
This is how long did this go?
Too long. Oh, was that boring?